the Toronto Maple Leafs.
The Boston Bruins have captured hockey's highest honor, the Stanley Cup.
Another heartbreak in Boston for the Toronto Maple Leafs. Another big Bruin comeback. History repeats itself. The Boston Bruins beat the Toronto Maple Leafs in Game 7 again.
Welcome to Boston. It's round one, game one at Familiar Folds, Boston at Toronto. They've got 7 games in the playoffs, 3 of the last 11 years.
This has got star power up and down the lineup.
No William Nylander for the Leafs tonight. Max Domi and Brad Marchand chopping at one another. Bruins Maple Leafs underway, game one. Fireworks early.
Coaches will tell you, either hit or be hit.
Physicality here at ice level. I mean, I don't remember a period like this. 23 hits, and we're not even halfway through this first period. Incredible.
Big hit on the road, knocking over halfway over the boards.
Probably like that, didn't they? Wow.
Here's Matthews, stuff attack. The save and cover by Swayman. 37 hits so far. Did not yet played 14 minutes.
A little snow shower too then. This is as physical a game as I've seen so far this year, and not surprising. Game 1 of the playoffs, 2 rivals right here.
McAvoy waits, shoots off the pipe. Now Pastrnak, Saka fires off the bar, the far post. The Bruins have hit. Domi gets involved with McAvoy. Wow.
What a play by Marner there. The forward playing defense against Hoyle.
Now Matthews with the puck off the puck. Is with Riley. DeBrusk with the puck. Back out, press up by Cole. Scores! 2-0 Boston. To right back and then a stick save by Swayman. And stop.
70th hit of this game.
DeBrusk has an assist tonight. DeBrusk with a shot. Score! On the power play. It is now 3-0 Boston. Boyle works the puck back out for McAvoy. Down low, Marchand out of front. DeBrusk. Score!
Bad penalty. The Bruins make them pay.
A Glushon front score. Camp with the first Maple Leafs goal of this series. It's now 4-1. Robertson lined up hit hard by Geekie. There's Pastrnak. Empty net. Score! Trent Frederick.
Just a real important win for the Bruins.
5-1 Boston.
It's a hell of a win. It only gets harder, so we gotta make sure we stay even keel. Enjoy it tonight, but tomorrow morning we wake up and we reset and get ready for the next one. It's one game, it doesn't mean anything.
Hallmark getting the start tonight. Tonight, game 2 from TD Garden in Boston.
You can sense the energy in this one. A Boston team that looks to take a hold of it, and a Leaf team that has to have a short memory, get right back and try to find a way to establish their game and get back into this series. You got to really put the last game behind you, whether you won it or lost it, and get focused on the here and the now.
Nice nail by McAvoy.
And every time you move the puck, you better be ready to take a hit. Game 1 where the Leafs out hit the Bruins 52-51, a pretty even keel. There's been a lot of big hits. This is not about being tough at all. It's just a dumb penalty.
Marchand across backdoor score. There's a little puck. Matthews, another point. Domi scores. He answers right back, and the Leafs have tied it. Buffeted along the boards and centered in front. Matthews stopped by Omar, but the draw does come to McAvoy. Zach in front, scores. They did, and David Pastrnak. Alquist in front, Samsonov, huge stop in front. Omar, oh, did you see that? With the point, that'll come in front. Tavares shooting, scores. 2-2 as we start the third period. And the rebound chance. Oh, big stop. A long lead pass for Matthews. Matthews is in alone. Scores! Holy mackerel! Big Pappy has given the Leafs the lead. 70th goal, regular season and playoffs this year. He'll center it. It's Marchand. Samsonov the stop. Final minute here. Regulation time. Shattenkirk in front. Stretching out Samsonov. Where is it? Samsonov looking behind him. Facing the net. And they get a whistle.
On the road, under duress, knowing you got to try to get back into this series, the top guys came out.
The Bruins are going to run out of time, and the Maple Leafs have tied this series.
With a split in Boston, the Maple Leafs bring home ice advantage back to Toronto.
Come on to home ice here, but nothing changes here. We play the exact same way, use the energy from the building.
Jeremy Swayman back in the net as their strict rotation continues.
We knew it was going to be a battle, and they showed up. They're playing for keeps.
Game 3. Who will the moment belong to tonight?
Game 3 underway from Scotiabank Arena.
Shift here, fourth line against first line. Bodies flying everywhere.
Hitting has really picked up.
The building will come alive when Reeves gets involved like this.
And there have already been 55 hits in this game, 28 of them from Boston.
And Domi probably got away with one.
Matthews off Swayman and wide. He drops it for Marner. Marner on his early score! Tucked in by Matthew Knies. The Maple Leafs lead 1-0. They continue to tangle and both go down as the play goes to the other end of the ice. And Marchand knocked down Bertuzzi. The play continues and Fleury scores! Setting up for a great finish. It comes out to Marchand. He goes for the shot. Rebound goal! Jake DeBrusk! A power play goal! And a 2-1 Boston lead.
2 opportunities, and Jeremy Swayman continues his mastery.
Out in front, they score! Tipped in by Tyler Bertuzzi. 2-2 the score.
Heading to Marchand. He scores! 28 seconds. How's that for an answer?
Shot is over the glove, under the bar, and in 28 seconds, 2-2 becomes 3-2 Boston.
Swayman got a stick on that pass. Extra man on now for Toronto. Right out in front, a couple of chances. And Swayman magnificent again.
Pastrnak off the post and Marchand finishes it.
Scotiabank Arena has emptied rapidly.
The Bruins win it 4-2 to take a 2-1 series lead.
It's not a given that you get the opportunity to play in the Stanley Cup playoffs, and just kind of woke up with that gratitude, being excited, understanding it's a gift to play in this league, and playoffs is something that we dream about as kids.
Rambunctious crowd on a Saturday night.
Yeah, much different atmosphere, a lot of energy in here.
A rival in the series, 488.
The leadership of Brad Marchand was just palpable at ice level.
Game 4 underway.
Buzz in the crowd because Ray Nylander's out for his first shift of the series. Out play Saturday night in Toronto. Maple Leafs Bruins. Original 6 matchup. One of the most physical series in NHL history by the number. The save by Swayman. He got the pad. His pass deflects to the rings and makes the move and scores! And the Bruins and the first one in Toronto.
So insulated in the defensive zone in the middle of the ice, and it's causing some problems for the Toronto Maple Leafs to get set up.
These two have been going at it all the way through.
Now penalty. Big cross check. Time. Not happy. Not easily done. Now Royal. Back out. McAvoy in the slot. Cross-ice the shot. Marchand, and he scores! The power play continues to sizzle for the Bruins. 2-0 Boston.
Brad Marchand is the all-time Boston Bruin leading playoff goal scorer. Now has passed Cam Neely.
Marchand to Pastrnak. He scores while the Leafs are shaking on the branches.
And fans booing now.
There's a raucous crowd here to start the game. A much different atmosphere through 40 minutes.
Crowd very anxious. 25-year-old Boston College product. Austin Matthews not on the bench for the Toronto Maple Leafs. Bounces in the side. Dangling move by Marner, and he scores! The shot bounces to Nylander. Save made by Swayman. Edmonton, the shot didn't go. In front, the shot, Edmonton, that didn't go.
Jim Montgomery, head coach, made a great decision today. Put Swayman back in, got out of the rotation process.
No shots on goal for the Leafs with that huge power play. 0 for 3 in the game, 1 for 14 in the series. Wall to the bench. 6 attackers on for the Leafs. Fires it, blocked. Marchand gets to it and makes it clear. And that is it. The Boston Bruins come into Toronto and take both games 3 and 4. Jeremy Swayman starts both of them, is excellent in both of them, and the Bruins get a stranglehold of this series. They win the game 3-1. They lead the series 3-1.
Is Brad Marchand in this Leafs team's head again? You have a critical game that you have to win in your own building. You should be more focused, more motivated than you have been all season long, and they were lifeless.
No Austin Matthews for tonight's critical game.
Understand your fears and work to conquer them. Game 5, it is time to face your fears.
Game 5 to stay alive for the Leafs.
Leafs win the draw. Marner got it back. They score! Point shot by Jake McCabe.
Frederick takes a bad bounce and pots it. Power play now, 1 for 15. Nylander out of the box. He's got a lead to the net. Nylander in, and he hit the post. Max Domi. Riley, a big stop. Grzelcyk with a chance, and that deflects.
What an opportunity for Joseph Woll. No pressure coming in now. Just free your mind
for Boston, and he tests Woll. Joseph Woll with a stop.
But no panic. Good push off of Pastrnak there and able to hold on.
Nice with it around. Loose in front. And is it in?
Just chaos in front there. Now you got some punching and pushing and shoving.
Nice challenging Pastrnak. And that's going to do it for the second period.
It's Joseph Woll. Here, see how aggressively he comes out and he kicks that
deep in front. And it's scooped wide. What a chance. Battle there. They continue with Holmberg.
And how about this? They both deserve penalties and they both got it.
There's Kyle in off the bar.
The head coach is grabbing his captain, saying, keep your composure, we're going to need you here.
Holmberg's got it in front. Frederick, great stop. Roll down. We're through 60. Well, here we go. Headed to overtime for the first time in this series. Who's the hero tonight?
McAvoy out in front. Kyle robbed by Woll. Another beauty.
Tavares digging in on his off wing to the net. Shoveled in front. Scores. Matthew Knies has won it. And the Leafs will take it back to Game 6 in Toronto.
Yeah, it's pretty special. I mean, I'm having the time of my life out there.
It's frustrating, but we just got to move on to the next game. That's the playoffs.
Leafs and Bruins tonight, Game 6 at Scotiabank. The Leafs have to win in order to stay alive in these playoffs, and they're going to have to do it without Austin Matthews.
Game 6. The visiting team has won the last 4 games in this series. The Leafs have lost 6 consecutive home postseason games. Looking to stay alive tonight and force a Game 7 in Boston on Saturday. Chance of goal, Leafs goal. From the crowd here in Toronto.
Get after it, start to win some battles, crowd's into it. I mean, they're recognizing that their team has got a little bit more juice after the Game 5 win.
It's Marner with it in with a shot, and Swayman knocks that one aside. Now the first penalty. Marchand says, who, me? Power play this series just 1 for 17.
And to me, Boston looks a little bit tight here to start this Game 6. I think there's an element of Boston's game that can ramp up a little bit.
Nylander with it again. Time winding down. Saved by Swayman. Nice looking for it. Puck is loose. And finally the period comes to an end. Domi steps around Carlo. Slides it across. It was Bertuzzi who took the stick up high. A double minor posted on a huge opportunity for the Leafs. But they are just 1 for 18 in the series.
Monster kill, and Toronto got
absolutely not a sniff on that 4-minute power play. Now Boston's got to get to their game. They got to find a way to build off a kill like that.
They're outshooting the Bruins 15-1. Bruins have gone over 15 minutes without a shot on goal, but this game remains scoreless. Riley work frame, McAvoy, big hit on Camp. And the save by Woll. Pastrnak in with a shot. That was blocked. Bouncing puck and a save by Woll. Pastrnak towards the net, deflected by Coyle. And Woll covers. Nylander curls. 1 minute of the period. Nylander watched by Beecher. Shot! Score!
Oh, this place erupted.
Fans on their feet here in Toronto as the second period will come to an end. For the first time in this series, the Leafs have the lead after 40 minutes.
Third period, a 1-goal Toronto lead, trying to take this series back to Boston for a 7th game.
Marchand couldn't get the stick down on it. Comes back out to Carlo. And that one hit off the post. Now Coyle with a shot blocked. Second effort, stopped, and then a third. Blocked by Woll.
Joseph Woll with tremendous concentration.
What chances for the Bruins? Wow. Nothing more adrenaline pumping than playoff hockey. With 20 on the clock. Bertuzzi with the steal. Feeds Goldman. Rolling in on Swayman makes the stop.
Morgan Riley trying to chip it ahead. He does. Cleared by Nylander. Up ahead for Nyes. To Nylander. Breakaway. Game on his stick. Score! Willie Nylander makes it 2-0. We're going to Boston again, buddy.
The Maple Leafs have forced a Game 7. This will be the first ever matchup to ever produce a Game 7 in 4 consecutive postseason meetings. The Bruins and the Maple Leafs.
You have to go out with a mindset of there should be no regrets. It's one thing to lose a series and you feel like you left everything out there, but to lose a series when you're not playing your best, that's the one that hurts.
Is Austin going to give it a go tonight?
He's in. I am told that he was cleared this morning.
There is bad news as well for the Leafs. Joseph Woll is injured and is not going to play tonight.
There's so much talk about pressure facing both of these teams, really. The Leafs' recent failures in Game 7s, well documented.
Your best players need to be your best players this time of year. They need to come through with some big-time plays and big-time moments. I think Marchand has done that in the series. Boston needs to step up.
When you get an opportunity to play in a Game 7, to be a difference maker, I'm getting goosebumps right now talking about it.
When your back's against the wall and you're challenged the way that we are and you're facing elimination, I think you're going to be remembered one way or the other.
The moments you dream about as a kid, Game 7, it's where heroes are built.
Two greatest words in sports, Game 7. In the history of Major League Baseball, the NHL, and the NBA, no team has ever blown 3-1 series leads in back-to-back years. The Leafs' postseason history over the last 50 years is filled with a lot of pain.
Gentlemen, you're ready for this, all right? You're prepared for this. Proven by our effort in the last 2 games that have given us the opportunity to be here. So relax, breathe, and have fun with this thing.
And the 195th Game 7 in NHL playoff history is underway. Trying to work on Timothy Liljegren. He put it right on net. Pastrnak got blasted by Edmondson.
There's only one way to play a Game 7. That's up on your toes.
Charlie Coyle banked it to himself. Turnaround shot by DeBrusk. And an excellent save by Samsonov.
Look at him get out to block this shot.
Right off the draw. And a glove save by Samsonov. Toronto hasn't won on the road in a Game 7, regulation or otherwise, since 1993. Hits it to McAvoy. And that's blocked by Matthews.
These are two forwards battling for the puck, and Nyes is in good position inside. Sets up Nylander, whose shot is labeled.
Here's Domi, and that one handled up high by Swayman. And that's going to end the period. No score. Samsonov, terrific. The power play about to end. A shot stopped by Swayman. Shot from in close, stopped by Swayman. And the fans coming to their feet, many of them, to salute their goaltender, who's been brilliant. They turn it over. Here's a chance shorthanded for Dewar. Connor Dewar
stopped by Swayman. Trying to send Knies away. Nylander stopped down low. Swayman rescuing Boston time and time again. Lohrei off the glove of Samsonov. Pastrnak out in front, trying to jam it, and then a shot by Nylander at the buzzer. Scoreless through 2 periods. You can feel the anxiety here. Justin Brazeau! Wow. Pastrnak angled and put a backhand right on.
Matthews in him. Matthews surprising, but they score! They score! The Leafs have scored! Free Willie Nylander! Set up by Matthews! 10:59 to go!
Here's a 3-on-2. Marner down low. McCabe fell down. Frederick got it out in front. And that one goes just over the top of the net off Brazeau's stick. Lindholm scores! Hampus Lindholm ties it at 1. We didn't have a goal in this game for 49 minutes and a second. 2 goals a minute, 21 apart. Brazeau down low. McAvoy to Pastrnak, and he just missed the left post. The intensity really picking up now. In Game 7, Toronto and Boston tied at 1. 3 seconds to go. Out in front, and stopped by Swayman.
And that's a brilliant reactionary save. We go to overtime in Game 7.
And the plot thickens. Who will the hero be? A chance to create a lasting legacy within these 2 fabled Original 6 franchises.
Game 7 overtime.
Marchand. He got hit hard by Benoit. Here's Knies trying to cut in.
McCabe blocks it again. Man, he's had a really good series for the Leafs.
High slot. Rebound free. So often, these overtime games end on a strange bounce or rebound. Lindholm, right wing corner. Pastrnak is there. He scores! David Pastrnak wins it for Boston
with a Game 7 overtime win.
A hell of a vote.
Appreciate it. You as well.
It was awesome going to battle against you. An honor.
Hell of a game by everyone. Sway, great job, Lindy. Unbelievable tonight, but we know we can.